adventurers, are you ready for another epic episode on our California to Canada Odyssey? For this episode, we are enjoying some of the best immersive experiences in the gorgeous Point Arena area. This area has stunning coastlines, tall lighthouses, and so many surprises along the way. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a magical VR journey. So grab your VR headset and let's go.
Wow, look at the art. It's beautiful. These flowers are amazing.
So when you think of the California coastline, what is the first thing you want to enjoy?
Be sand. Yay!
I think I heard two things at once. Sand between your toes and beautiful sunsets.
At sunset, this is amazing. Look at the stripes that go off into the horizon.
Our sunset location has taken us to the lovely Rocas, California. The gorgeous cliffs and fascinating geological shores make this a stunning spot to watch the sun dip below the horizon. Oh, isn't it wonderful to hear the therapeutic sound of the ocean as the sun lights up the cliffs? Nearby, we have another amazing historical location to check out, Point Arena Lighthouse. Climbing the spiral staircase reminds me of the epic spiral staircase down into Moaning Cavern a few episodes ago.
How high did he say it was? 120 feet? Didn't we just do a cave with a staircase like this a little while ago?
On average, around 6 hours a day up here, making sure that everything was working properly. During that time, daylight hours, they would be polishing the entire lens top to bottom, running the windows, keeping the curtains drawn to make sure the sunlight didn't shine through and sort of fire underneath some of the lens. The nights, they would need to trim the wicks of the oil lamps every hour or so. Every time that lamps were low on fuel, they'd have to go all the way down to the bottom and carry up a 5-gallon can of kerosene. So those lighthouses were meant to point out hazards. Ours is about 5.5 north. You see there's that big break out in the water there, bigger than right now. That is just the highest peak of Arena Rock. It's a reef about 6 feet deep at one time, and they're about the size of a football field. In the past 160 years, we've seen over 100 shipwrecks go down on that reef alone. The last of those was in 1949, the Pacific Enterprise. It was a steamer coming south of Alaska that crashed up on the reef and floundered for about 3 days before it finally sank. What we call $4 million in cargo it was carrying. During that time, they were able to rescue the entire crew. And if you guys spent out to be...
I'm trying to find those arches.
The lens, you can't really get a sense of what it looks like until you're moving. It bends the light. It's got to focus the light of that little bulb and turn it into a beam of light. Wow. So we're here at Point Arena Lighthouse. You can see in this photo the lighthouse is here. We drove in this way. But if you come under here, we didn't see this point. We're going to go and try and find it afterwards for you. But there's 3 or 4 arches. Wow. And I don't know how big they are. They could be really small because if you look at the little plants that are growing on it, you kind of get a sense of scale. They might be fairly small arches, but I
We have to catch them on low tide.
Talking about the ocean's power, it is interesting to see the changes that happen over time on the ocean coastline. This is a picture of the punch bowl that used to be a tourist location here by the lighthouse. But now this is all that's left of that cool spot. Friend, that talk of a punch bowl has made me hungry. Are you also hungry? Your taste buds might be different from ours, but can you smell how amazing these garlic fries are?
Rockfish fish and chips are the bomb.
Oh, my mouth is watering.
Wow. Point Arena. I was looking for a hot shower near the beach, and we found this cute little town that has the most intense shower I've ever experienced. It's in that little circular building over there, right on the pier. So I go in there thinking no big deal and put my tokens in just to try it. And the water was hot and fast, like faster than a car wash. Shauna went over while I was doing that. He swung on the swing over there, hanging off of the cypress tree.
What's this we hear? Live music? This jazz band is delightful entertainment. Whoa, look who just drove in and joined us.
I guess the Porsche Club just barely drove in. That's crazy. Have you ever seen this many Porsches all in one spot?
Where else are you going to see this many classic Porsches in a single spot? Like,
That's crazy cool.
you're never going to see this many together.
Okay, you gotta find your
Porsches from every.
favorite one. How
every
do you find your
year.
favorite Porsche? They're all so cool.
I don't know. I'd be looking probably for like a James Bond Porsche or something.
So which Porsche would you pick?
Stripes down on the shore are really cool.
Oh, they are.
It shows you what angle the layers are coming up at. Oh, see that vulture go by?
Wow.
See the vulture?
Oh, sure.
So adventure, it's laughable what little distance we made on the map today. But are you as impressed with all the fun we had here in this little area? I know this place drew us in and captivated us. I want you to know how much I enjoy you joining us. It is such a pleasure and delight to have you along.
One of my favorite things is driving the coast and seeing the cypress trees. Every time I see them, I'm like, ah.
Come and join us for our next episode as we continue our way up the California coastline. I love your company. And we have more beautiful, epic VR adventures just up the road. Please subscribe and like. Special thanks to Todd, Gemini, and Vlad Glushenko. See you again real soon. Bye now.
Coming down the Lighthouse steps, I noticed how awesome the acoustics are in this place. Listen to this.